Hello and welcome back once again to product placement. So we're back on our M&M game today. Got a few new flavors here. They're doing another vote for the winning flavor thing. So I got these. I saw these a while back at, where was that? I was in a store called Five Below. And they got like a huge selection of candies there. Stuff that I haven't seen since like the 80s or maybe 90s. And I was kind of looking around and I saw these. I was like, oh, what is this? And I kind of waited, again, wasn't sure if I was going to start resuming doing videos, wasn't sure if I was going to start resuming doing product placement. So I was like, well, you know, as interesting as they may seem, let me wait. And then I decided, you know what, screw it, let's go back and get them and do a video regardless of whether I put it up or not. Let's just go do the video and we'll leave it at that. So I went back to get them, didn't have them anymore. They had one, not all of them. So then I was at, I want to say Big Lots. Yeah, I was looking at Big Lots because I was trying to see if they had any deals on some furniture that I wanted to get for the house here. And they had two of the flavors, but not the third one. I was like, well, that's weird. So then I went down to the gas station and they only had the third flavor, but not the other two. And I was like, okay, well, I can get one flavor here, go back up to Big Lots and get the other two, which is what I ended up doing. So I got all three flavors. One of them I did have to get in a larger size because that's all they had. For some reason, you can't find the new M&Ms in their standard size packaging. It's got to be the sharing size or super size. So got these. Let's try them out. I'm not sure what order I'm going to go in with these. I have a feeling this one I'm going to like the least, so we're going to save that till last. This one, probably second least. Let's start with the one I have a feeling I'll be okay with. So the first one up is English Toffee. I've spoken about Toffee on here before, and a lot of people don't seem to know what Toffee is when I mention it, which is weird. Something I've always had as a kid. I haven't had it in a long time though, but apparently it's English in origin according to this. So these are going to be toffee flavored peanut M&Ms. Again, these are all peanut. For some reason I like to do these, choose the flavor things with the peanut brand M&Ms. So let's open up our English Toffee Peanut M&Ms. That smells like toffee. Wow. Did they do like odd colors for these? Oh, they did. It's only colors of tan, which is about, that's actually about the color of toffee, honestly. So let's give it a try and see what we think. Cheers. Yeah, tastes like toffee. Not sure if I like toffee with peanut though. Kind of gives it a bit of a smokier flavor, a bit harsher of a flavor. But that could be because it's English toffee. English toffee is a little bit more on the smokier side, I guess I would say. Not really smoky, but English toffee I've had before, and it does have this kind of flavor. Americanized toffee is usually a little bit sweeter, I want to say. It has the same overall flavor, but sweetened up for American audiences, American palates. We like things sweeter for some reason. A lot of stuff you try like a UK version of something or a Japanese version of something, and it'll just have a slightly less sweet taste than American versions. That's just because Americans are obsessed with sugar and sweet things for some reason. Overall, not bad. I don't know if I like it as an M&M. If it was a plain M&M and it was toffee flavored, I might be okay with it. Mixing it with the peanut, I don't think it works. If you like toffee, you'll probably like them, but as I said, I don't think the toffee works well with the peanut. I honestly probably should have saved that one for last because toffee is really hard flavor to kind of get rid of once you got it. But hopefully the next flavor does that. These are Thai coconut peanuts. Not really a huge fan of coconut flavoring. I like it on certain things. Usually candy bars is not one of them, like I said in a previous video. When I was a kid, if my mother bought any type of candy bar, she'd usually get like Almond Joys or Mounds because they were coconut flavored and she knew I wouldn't eat them. Where anything else, if she got it, I would probably eat. That's a weird smell to it. I don't know what makes it Thai coconut. Is a Thai coconut different than another type of coconut? Do they put something spicy in it to make it Thai? Is it another one of those things where it's a fruit flavor mixed with spice? What is the deal with adding the spice to fruit flavors? Yeah, overall, not sure what that smell is, but let's give this nice pastel green one a taste here and see what we think. Cheers. I don't really get much coconut out of that. Get a very faint hint of the coconut, but not really. I'm not sure what the Thai flavor is supposed to be. Mostly just tastes like a peanut M&M with another flavor to it, but I wouldn't say it's coconut. Unless I still got too much of the toffee flavor that is killing the coconut. Okay, so apparently there is a slight bit of spice to the Thai. I just got it in the back of my throat. It's got that little kind of prickly flavor to it. Although it shows peanut on the thing here drinking out of a coconut. So I would assume that that's supposed to just be coconut, like juice flavored, but I don't get any coconut out of that at all. And it's not really like a spicy, like a cinnamon or anything like that. Like I said, I just barely got a prickle in the back of my throat, and that's after eating, what, like 4 of these? It's not like hot or anything. Just, I don't really know how to describe the flavor. It's kind of nothing. It tastes like peanut M&M, but not a normal peanut M&M. But at the same time, it's not bad, but it's not great. As far as which one has the more pronounced flavor, the toffee so far is winning. But as far as which one tastes just okay, like a normal M&M, this one does have some type of a milkiness to it, but not coconut. And that spice, you gotta eat, like I said, like 4 of those to get that little bit. Okay, so the last one apparently seems to be the popular one because this is the one I'm able to find in every gas station, where the other two, after that initial run, I had to go hunt them down. But this one, and again, this is the one I got in the sharing size because that's all the gas stations seem to carry rather than the other two that were in the normal size. This one is Mexican Jalapeno. Not really a fan of adding spice to chocolate. I don't get why people are doing that. So that's why I saved this one for last, because I have a feeling it's going to set my mouth on fire and I'm not going to like it. But the Thai was a very light prickle after eating about 4 or 5 of them. But like, the Thai is mixed with coconut, so that's something to kind of mellow out the Thai spice, where this is just Mexican jalapeno. There's nothing else with it to balance it out. Although adding chili spice to chocolate, a lot of people like. I don't really recall if I ever had. I want to say I have, and I didn't mind it, but I don't think it was really my cup of tea. But maybe that's what they're going for with this, is the addition to blend this out is the chocolate itself. Anyway, let's try this one and see what we think. Cheers. I was going to say it's not spicy at all, but the back of my mouth is now on fire after I swallowed. Not like on fire where I'm like, I need water. It's just like, it's more of that prickly feeling than the Thai spice, than the Thai coconut one did. At first when I was chewing, I was like, it has a unique chocolatiness to it, but I'm not really getting spice. And then after I swallowed, it's like all spice at the back of your throat. The spice does add something to the chocolate itself, gives it a nice flavor. Yeah, I'm not sure how these mix with peanut. A little bit spicier than the other one. It could have used something else to balance out that spice, because like the Thai coconut, like I said, I barely got the spice on that. This one I got a lot of spice after just one. But during the initial chewing process, there was not a lot of spice. It gives the chocolate odd richness to it, but then at the end your mouth is on fire. I guess if that's your thing, that's your thing. I might need some of those Thai coconut ones to balance that out. Wow, 2 of those is enough for me. Overall, they're not bad. If you like spice with your chocolate and you want to eat a pack of M&Ms with your mouth on fire, and again, it's not my mouth. Like, where I've been chewing and like the chocolates went around the inside of my mouth, that's not bothering me. It's like way in the back of your throat, right when you swallow, like at the back of your tongue, but the roof of your mouth. Not the roof of your mouth, but like the roof of your throat. That's where I'm feeling the heat. So I don't know which one of these I like the most. I like the flavor of the chocolate in this one. I don't like the after spice. If they could somehow balance that out, mellow it out, I'd be okay with those. So I'm going to say these are probably my least favorite. The toffee tastes like toffee. It is what it's supposed to be. I just don't think it mixes well with the peanut M&Ms. Yeah, I think I'd rather just have toffees on their own, not mixed in with other things. It doesn't need the addition to the chocolate and the peanut and all that. Thai coconut. Doesn't really taste like coconut. It does have a milkiness to it, so it might be like coconut milk. And if you're looking for something with a little bit of a bite at the end, these do have it, but it's a lot more mellow than the jalapeno. I'd have to say out of the 3, this is the least offensive to the palate, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. It's really hard. So, spicy jalapeno is definitely last. That's number 3. Like I said, I like the little addition of the pepperiness to the chocolate. Gives it a nice, unique flavor. Don't like so much the burning in the back of my throat right now. Balance it out with something else could be cool. These 2, both good in their own way. This one, like I said, I'd rather just have toffees by themselves. They don't need the addition. But I don't know that I like the Thai coconut better than the toffee. Just that this is less overwhelming to the palate than the other 2. I'm going to have to go with the Thai coconut as the winner. And I'm not a fan of coconut. If you hand me like coconut flakes or a toffee, I would pick the toffee over the coconut any day. But with this mix of chocolate and peanut, the Thai coconut wins. Strong number 2 though, the toffee. If there was just a plain M&M and not the peanut, maybe it would work better, but then again it could be the mix of the chocolate with the toffee as well that's putting me off a bit. But yeah, I'd rather just have toffees on their own, not all this crap. So yeah, my vote would go to Thai coconut, but honestly, none. Stick with what we got. Straight up peanut. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Share the video. Links are down in the description. Click the bell in the corner to make sure you get notifications every time we post new content. And until next time, cheers.